Okay, we are back for part B of this sewer system, 7.5 sewer system. Of course, in the last video, we were able to get the satchel, which is right here. And yeah, that was good. Good to get that. Now we're going to continue on deeper into the complex. It's huge. So remember, this is the Great Divider. That's what I call this. We went left, of course, to get that satchel. Now we're going to go right. This does kind of it kind of hooks around, and actually we'll go past the divider and then north. So we're going to head east. Then it sort of does a circle around. We actually go past the divider, and I'll show you that. And then it goes, and then we'll head north. There's big complex up there to look around. And what we're really trying to do is just hit all the chest spots and show you the rest of the map. Okay, so we're going to take a right here. Now this sort of leads, I'll tell you, just remember this sort of little hallway here. This actually will be circling around, and I'll tell you, hey, this leads back to the Great Divider, so just remember that. That's all that does there. All right, so we're going to head this way. We're going to head, again, we're going to head a little bit east. And I don't think there's any chests back here. Well, no, I know there isn't. I'm looking at my map now. So we're just kind of doing this circle that I talked about. Here, this leads to one of the main attractions, if it is an attraction. I call this the alien anus. Somebody has a interesting sense of, well, I don't know what to make of this, but that's all I can think of that. That's what that looks like to me. But there's really, it's disgusting, isn't it? But there's nothing there. So we head back, and now we're doing this sort of circle around I was telling you about. Here's this hallway I was telling you about. That just leads back to the Great Divider. So we're going to come up here, and then we're going to take a left and start heading back west. There's a platform up here, nothing up there, but there's another platform, and we'll be hitting our second chest, which is nice. There we go. Hit that. Oh, nothing there, of course, just shovels and picks. So we're going to continue on. There are still quite a few monsters to fight, but like I said in the last video, once you get past the initial sort of rush, it gets a little safer, but there is one area that's very, very dangerous, probably the most dangerous area on the board. I actually have it written on here. I'm looking at it now. It's called Careful. I wrote that for a reason. All right, so we're coming up. I'm just looking at the map here. So we're heading west, and we're actually almost past the Great Divider. And I'm going to show you something in a minute here. We're actually past it. There should be up here another door to check out. No, right here. Yeah. Somebody's coming. Yep, here we go. Okay. So yeah, like I said, there's still monsters. We're not free and clear of... Bad miss. Gotta get out of here. Oh boy. I have not been sharp in the last few videos. Well, there we go. As I say that, I just nailed them dead on. But I'm also being very defensive with these guys. It may look like I'm sort of taking swings that miss, but you have to be careful. Like, you don't want to get knocked down, because then you're probably going to get knocked out. So even though I'm taking some, I guess I would call them cautious swings. Okay, so there's a door here, and let's take a look in here. This just leads out. Yeah, there's nothing. Should be another chest back here, and there is. And we're getting absolutely terrible drops, but that's fine. No crystals, no orbs. This just leads out to where we came from, this main thoroughfare. Right here, we were just here. So there's just two entrances to it, that's all. No big deal. Now, here's where, if we head back south, we'll actually run into that road. We head all the way back here. I don't know if you kind of remember this now, those platforms. There's the dead body. This is that wall I was telling you about in the last video, and if you head up, you get the satchel. So I'm just giving you a sense of where we are. So we're actually past, we're further west of that Great Divider. So now we're just going to head due north, if I can get past these things. We're heading due north, and there's, if I can stop slipping, We're going to head due north. Let me just check. Yes. Right here. Let me look at the map. I don't want to get lost. Okay, yes. So there should be some chests up here. So we keep going. Yeah. So we're heading north, and like I said, oh boy, here we go. Okay. One of these fleshy skeletons, that's what I call them. They are kind of like fleshy, a little bit more... That was the worst time to do a slip. In fact, I'm going to get up on this normal platform up here. Yeah, and one thing, if you do run into the fail, and I think he's actually further west, and we're going to do a part C in this for sure because it's just huge back here. So this will be a part B. But I will say, if you do actually run into the fail, try to get him onto one of these platforms. You don't want to fight in here and slip down with this water. Try to get him up on one of these platforms. Much easier, because you can see how easy it is to sort of slip and fall, and then, you know, yeah. There should be nothing back up here, so we're still heading north, north, north now. And there's going to be a big wing. Well, this is part of the big wing, so... this actually leads out to level 7. So remember, this sewer complex is under level 7, okay? And level 5 is under the sewers. 5.5 is under the crossroads, but this is actually under level 7. So if you actually... Wait, hold on now. Okay, so there is this door here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to pause this for a second. I want to see exactly where I'm at. I don't want to get lost back here. Okay, I'm back. And yes, I was right. This does lead back to level 7. Would not recommend going back that way. There's at least 2 to 3 ghouls right there that'll jump you in a tight space unless you have a death wish. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. But you could try it if you want. So this opens up to another room that should have a chest. Let's take a look around here. Okay. Yes, it does. And just nothing. Okay, this is like, there should be more here, like crystals. I'm getting bad drops. Okay, so there's a door that opens up here, and there's another door. This just circles around, I'll show you. And whoa! Oh my gosh! No, gee. Wow, I was not ready for that. Okay, I thought I usually thought I would have heard them. Come on, no, I'm not in. I should have had a weapon out. Oh, he took one shot. Okay, well, that worked out well. That was poor play on my part. I just opened that door thinking there's nothing back there. Usually you hear them. They were like dead quiet. Okay, so anyways, whew, I learned a lesson the hard way. So this door circles back to this door over here. I'm really lucky to have gotten out of there. These guys are the gobblers, by the way, that I just killed. They're very slow and sort of easy to handle, but when you get into a tight space, they can do a lot of damage. But the main thing is just to stay away from them like anything. But if they get you up close, they can do a whole lot of damage. But they're pretty slow, so slow and lumbering, so that's good. All right, so we're continuing on. And we're coming up now. Okay, so this is where I've got careful. So we got to be really careful here. Just going to walk up slowly. I've gotten word written careful in this area. I don't see anything yet. Maybe, oh, yeah. Okay. Well. There's the first guy dead, but there's more. I can hear him. I can hear, like, rustling going on back there. What's going on? There's got to be more. Oh, there he is. Okay, so it's a... Oh! Don't want to be down there. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on up here. Thought I heard a, Thought I heard another ghoul. There's something else going on back there. Gotta be careful I don't get jumped. Yeah, there's somebody else coming up. Super dangerous back here. Just be very careful. That's why I had the word careful, and now I see why. Don't want to trip over these guys. That was weird, like a double hit. He hit me, I hit him, but I killed him. Alright. Though there's definitely more back here. But let's go over here. So we came in from this way, right here. Came in from this way. I'll just show you real quick. So here's this door all the way back here. This room we came back where that had that chest. So we're just running down here. There's a big left. And this is what leads to a fairly sizable wing that we're just coming in here. And this is all, believe it or not, self-contained at this point. There's another big wing back there too. So there should be a door over here. And there should be a chest according to my map. And this is my own map, by the way. There should be a chest right there. There we go. And nothing. Oh my gosh. Just chisels, picks. Wow. This is probably the worst loot I've gotten. Yeah, on this run. I mean, wow. And we've fought and all this stuff. Okay, so you gotta be super careful. Okay, so I'm coming up here. There's going to be a right and there's gonna be a left. We're gonna go left. There could be some more stuff back here. Let's just make sure. It's just a big... I think that goes down to lower sewers, or at least on the map. We're not gonna... We can't go down there, but that's what that's leading to. Okay, so... I don't see anything else. Now, this is the exit, or entrance, however you want to play it. This is... I always... Here we go. Okay, yeah, see, there's stuff coming out of there. And there's more stuff back there, for sure. I'm going to get out of the water, because I don't want to slip. Being careful with these guys. And you might wonder why I'm taking, like, long-range swings, because I just don't want to get knocked down. You get knocked down back here, you're in a lot of hurt. Okay. Alright, so... There could be some more guys. Now, this back here leads to another huge wing. I usually make this the exit, and then over there to the east, that's usually the way I go, the entrance. But there is a little room back here. Let's check it out. I don't think there's anything back here of note. No chests. But there is one more chest we have to find. Keep thinking I hear something. There should be another door up here. Yep, this is a self-contained room. I always like that. Let's shut the door. There should be a chest somewhere. That was a nice face plant. Okay, here we go. Nothing. Wow. Just... Well, I guess I can look at it this way. I'm getting some good experience, but... This is pretty bad on the looting on this run. I mean, I usually get like some crystals. I mean, I think so far we've gotten a satchel. Well, you always get the satchel, but what you don't get, usually I've gotten, I mean, I think I got an orb though, but usually I've gotten more than this. So, but in any event, this is the entrance right here. There's also, this also loops around. They come back to the same wing. So yeah, that's a big loop around. So and then again, like I said, you go all the way around in that exit to where to where that exit where I showed you that exit is. Oh, we got another. See, this is dangerous back. This is why I had careful, because they're just coming. Any more? I think they might actually be coming out of that back wing, because there's, yeah. This was a little bit easier this time. I remember, I think I put careful because one time I came in here and like 5 of them jumped me. There were 5 or 6 of them. It was, and I survived it, but I had like just no health. Fortunately, they kind of did a lot of damage to each other, and that's the thing you can do is a lot of times they just, if you get a bunch of them like that and you just kind of run around, they'll do damage to each other with hits. But okay, we're gonna call it. This will be part B, and then in part C we'll wrap this up. We're gonna go back into that wing back there. There's some danger back there. There is another chest, and then we'll go finish up the western side of the board. There's some stuff back there. We'll probably fight a fail or two. No, I think there's only one. Did I just hear something? I think there's only one fail. Anyways, we'll call it here, and I'll see you guys in the final video. We'll do a part C, and that'll be it. Thank you.